What up, guys? So today we're going to go through Oasis Network, aka Rose, and see what's going on with it. So here we are, currently at 56 cents, up 11.8% today. Over the last 7 days, it's gone up a lot. It was at 35 cents. Now we're at, I think, is this an all-time high? We're at an all-time high, 56 cents. I've seen it pop up on crypto Twitter, and a couple of my friends asked me about it. So once you start to get a couple different places that hit you up and say what's going on with this, it's definitely something to look into. $2 billion market cap. And I don't really know anything else about it, so we're going to go through and check it out. So first thing is go to the website, a new era for blockchain. Privacy-enabled blockchain platform for open finance and responsible data economy. Let's watch the video.
I want to congratulate our friends at Oasis Foundation for the successful launch of the Oasis blockchain network. The Oasis blockchain is fast, extensible, privacy first, and Ethereum compatible. If you are a developer, check it out.
Data is the new oil. Data is the lifeblood of the internet. But until now, no one has really figured out how to refine that oil and turn it into rocket fuel. That's where Oasis comes in. They're putting companies in control of their data. They're finally bringing privacy into the data marketplace, and they're making it easier than ever to actually be able to share data in a nuanced and deliberate way.
Oasis platform is helping protect data privacy and also transforming data into insights for users. This will help promote the development of the whole blockchain ecosystem. Congrats on the successful launch of Oasis.
I'm pretty sure that the technology of data tokenization is one of the biggest innovations of the Oasis network. It will allow new applications on decentralized finances, health and cybersecurity, among others.
I'm Seed from Dragonfly, and I believe that privacy is essential for DeFi.
Privacy is a fundamental human right, especially when talking about our digital lives. That's why I'm excited to see that Oasis Network is bringing privacy onto the blockchain.
I'm excited for Oasis because privacy is a fundamental human right. Freedom is impossible without privacy, and the challenge of blockchains is balancing the needs of openness and auditability, which are public goods, with privacy, which is a...
All right, so first thing, it looks very privacy focused, so we'll find out more about that.
private good.
Stakefish is extremely excited for the upcoming launch of the Oasis mainnet. Oasis has been one of the blockchain projects that have been always focused on privacy from the get-go. We've seen a lot of DeFi applications come out recently, does not have any privacy features implemented in them. So therefore, I'm really excited to see how applications are going to be able to leverage Oasis to build privacy-first DeFi applications.
Technology around scalability and privacy is really differentiating, and we think they built up a great ecosystem around use cases that really do need privacy and scalability, like healthcare and DeFi. We really think Oasis Network can be a fundamental blockchain in the next 3 to 5 years.
I believe that Oasis can help to resolve modern blockchain problems.
First of all, the Oasis community is backed by a great core developer.
All right, done watching that. Basically just saying how great it is, and privacy. A lot of buzzwords. By bringing privacy and scalability to the DeFi, Oasis Network expands DeFi beyond early adopters to mass market. Tokenized data. This unlocks new use cases like private lending, under collateralized loans, and private automated market makers. Meaning like the, well, theoretically all of this stuff is private unless you decide to de-anonymize yourself, right? Like no one knows who, if you're like the automated market maker, who that account is, I'm assuming, right? Isn't that the whole point? Are you following?
Say that again?
Well, I'm just trying to poke the bubble on Oasis. Basically, privacy, which is the narrative that I think is happening. Like ZK rollups, privacy, which is the same sort of the same thing. Scalability, because Ethereum is awfully unscalable, and I guess lower fees, which is like.
Privacy is great. I mean, blockchain is based on privacy. What privacy with regards to what? What are they
That yes. So that's my question. Is like already. And maybe this is something to look into in terms of ZK rollups. Like, what kind of privacy are people wanting? Is this just like?
They're an L1, so it's not even they're not even an L2, so they're an L1.
So it's a new blockchain.
It's a new blockchain. They're not a rollup. They're not a ZK or an optimistic rollup.
Okay, so this is my
It's a layer 1 proof of stake blockchain, decentralized network.
This is my ignorant side. Like, is Ethereum not private?
Ethereum's expensive.
Well, no, but my question is, they're saying, oh, privacy. Is Bitcoin not private?
What they're saying here is, the Oasis network supports confidential smart contracts.
But my question is, when we say confidential smart contracts,
allowing sensitive data to be used by dApps and unlocking new use cases. So I don't know. Next question is what sensitive data is anybody going to be uploading to a blockchain? I guess.
Right, like your social security number, in order to, right? I guess like if you have your social security number attached to an under collateralized loan.
Okay, here it says it right here. Confidentiality unlocks a range of new use cases on blockchain by allowing personal or sensitive data, such as their social security number, bank statements, health information, to be used by apps on the Oasis network.
That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm with that. I am with that.
What they're doing is they're allowing you to upload your personal sensitive data that can be used by dApps to do an analysis of your.
So you don't have to be over collateralized, because basically the reason why all the loans are over collateralized is because we don't know who you are and we can't go after you. The only way to make sure the loan is repaid is to make sure that you've put up more money than you've taken. So if you decide to run away, it's a no-win game for you, essentially.
Well, something. You could offer credit based on this, right? So
right.
Let's say you don't have any credit cards. You've got a bad history, but you show your bank statements. They can do an analysis of your bank statements to see how is this guy spending.
Well, also they can come after you too, legally, right? They would know, and then it's able to be on the blockchain that
it's confidential.
Well, I'm assuming that it's confidential to the people looking at the blockchain, but it's not confidential to the person that you're doing the deal with, right? So if I'm giving you a loan, Julian is getting your bank statements and your social security number. But when we put our arrangement onto the blockchain to say that this happened, I also don't want everyone in the world to be able to look it up and be like, oh, here's Brandon's social security number.
Well, they won't. I mean, that's what they're.
Well, that's what that would be the problem with doing it on Ethereum, essentially, is that all the data that you're bundling into your smart contract has to be on the blockchain, i.e. has to be public. So if you are going to use your social security number, then it would be in the smart contract, which someone could look up and just go steal a bunch of social security numbers. So that makes sense. That's pretty interesting. So
now they're looking to tokenize your data. I don't understand what they mean by that.
Are you still on the homepage?
No, I'm in their primer, Oasis Network primer.
So they got really good backers: A16Z, Excel, Polychain, and Pantera. Those are all really good.
They have a strong team.
Where were you looking?
I'm on the Oasis Network primer. So scroll to the top, go to technology, go down to primer. And then you'll see kind of like what the network is, what their top tier team, who their top tier team is.
Cool, whatever.
Here, new application domains, scalable private DeFi.
Lending services like Aave, cool.
Here, from under collateralized lending to preventing front and back running.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to read these. Hold on. Case study. Crypto theft and attacks are on the rise, and exchanges need a platform to identify and ban bad actors. to allow exchanges to share threat intelligence. Okay, that's cool. Fortune 500 healthcare provider wanted to share data with external parties while retaining control of the data and protecting the confidentiality of the patient data. Using Oasis Labs built-in API, this leading healthcare company is able to track, trace, and control data usage.
Looking at the case studies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got down there.
Nebula Genomics wants to differentiate their product from other competitors by giving their users control of their genetic data. Customers can retain ownership of their genetic data, and Nebula Genomics can run analysis on the data without seeing the actual customer's raw information. Interesting. That's pretty cool. So you can share stuff, let other people use it sort of in a black box, but not know it in a sense of that where they can actually see what's going on. So I like this a lot, actually. I think this is sort of the next level of DeFi, because yeah, I mean, like, part of it is like I'm never going to upload my social security number to Aave if they can just read it and then some nerd is like out there stealing all our stuff. Like, that doesn't work. Developer tools, Oasis ecosystem. Wow, big ecosystem. Industry-leading app developers, blockchain infrastructure teams. What do we got? Wallets, cool. Universities, cool. Developer tools, security, explorers, infrastructure, partners, node operators. Who are they working with on DeFi, balancer? All right, let's check out the numbers. It is at an all-time high. That's no problem. $2 billion. It's pretty interesting. Let's look at.
What's Twitter saying about it?
Yeah, let's jump into that. Markets, where can you buy it? No US, so it's non-US. Deep ties with Binance. We're following it. So let's just look at the other smart people that I know that are following it. Nope. Okay, so there's some.
Crypto Boomer talked about it, didn't he?
Yeah. He's not following them though.
Right, but this is one of his assets, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one of the third highest. Let's.
So what's the
And actually, okay, so now this is actually making sense. So one of my buddies who asked me about it, I was like, who told you to invest in Rose? It's kind of coming out of nowhere. And he works for a big bank that does loans, and he's like, my boss told me about it.
So the banks are looking at it.
So that makes a lot of sense.
That turns me on right there.
Because that, with what they're doing, like if it was just some banker who was talking about an NFT platform, I really don't care. But he works at a big bank, and his boss told him about something. So he asked me, he was like, what's going on with this? Have you heard about it?
Guess where you buy Rose?
Binance. Yeah. Hopefully you can withdraw it from your account.
Is it an ERC20?
Let me see. It is no. It's its own chain.
Where is it stored? Where's the wallet? What wallet?
It's stored on, let's see. Oasis wallet. Create your Oasis wallet. The Oasis web wallet. Oh, they have a browser extension. Well, let's get that. So let's just look at this from the perspective of
OasisProtocol.org?
/ wallets. So if it became, let's say, let's like match it with like Polkadot, let's say. 14x. Yeah, so there's a lot of room to grow on this. This is a pretty good one. Let's check Reddit. Okay, this was 2 months ago. Wow, 2 months ago, $281 million market cap. So it's already
What's it today?
2 billion.
Wow.
10x.
In 2 months?
Yeah.
It's funny, I saw people talking about this 6 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Team is doxed, white paper website, Explorer. Yeah, Yuzu swap is something that I've heard about, which might be something to get in on. It's not, well, it wasn't live then. Yuzu swap. How do you buy? This was the other thing my friend told me about. So if we're gonna get in on Oasis, we should get in on Yuzu. So I guess, oh, I'm sure you buy it within the wallet. Okay, I'm not gonna do that on stream.
What's that?
Make my wallet.
Oh, right, no, you can't.
So I think Yuzu swap must be within that. I like it. I mean, I'm not going to give out any financial advice, so go do your own research. Let's just do a check. I hold more, but these are my biggest bags. Gaming, DeFi, layer 1, near. Yep, HTR. New rows, all-time high. Yep. Don't love investing at all-time highs, but it's not bad.
The question is where do we think it's going to go from here?
I mean, if we want to just look at the narrative, people are like $5. I've been accumulating rows during Q4. I'm still continuing to do so. You want privacy? Good community, layer 1 infrastructure, $160 million fund, $3.5 million accelerator, kind of small. BMW for data privacy applications, Nebula Genomics for user control of data, Binance to combat crypto fraud. Right, like that makes a lot of sense. Like if Binance wanted to collect your social security number and wanted to be able to use it but not have it, so if they got hacked or something, they wouldn't be liable.
Say that again?
So like Binance, for example, if they wanted to collect your social security number and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but didn't want to actually control that data, meaning like they didn't want to, they could use Oasis, you upload it to Oasis, and then it uses its technology to basically verify that it is a valid social security address, but they're not actually touching it. So it's like, I don't want to store your credit card information because then if I get hacked, then I have a huge liability. So I think it's a good one. So it can do 1 million transactions per second, right? Well, that's not needed. Colin, so much centralized supply. Yep, high market cap for no actual real world use cases yet. Yeah, security and scalability.
So I've got my Oasis wallet set up.
Is there a
You can stake directly from the wallet.
nice.
I think I might buy some more near while I'm at it. If I'm going back to Binance, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This guy's saying Gemini founders, the Winkle Bros, are invested in Oasis, and also the Coinbase founder Fred Airsam. Yeah. So it's backed by some good US people. They're probably going to get it listed. No coin or token undervalued. They priced exactly where they should be. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think the people online should do a little bit of research and check it out. Drop a comment if you invested in Rose.